What's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the two remaining featured contracts, the Rubber Duck featured contracts that is, and in this video I'll be covering the Boomstick and the Night the Duck Cried featured contracts, both Silent Assassin of course, and the first one up is going to be Boomstick and we have to take out 3 targets with a Bartoli hunting shotgun, and this is the loadout I've gone with. So we'll start at the club entrance and we're going to bring along the any kind of like suppressed pistol in the entrance staff room. And then we're going to bring along a coin as well. That is it. We can't bring any more gear for some reason. So I'm just going to clear that saving. Because on the PS5 at the bottom right corner of the screen, that saving thing keeps popping up. The only way to clear it is by clicking pause. It's really annoying. But once we go behind here, we're just going to grab the pistol out of the briefcase. Carry the briefcase around with us because this is the way we're going to have the shotgun stored along with us. We're not allowed to change any of our disguises, but we can knock anyone out we want to. So we're going to take full advantage of that. So the shotgun is something we have to retrieve first. You can't bring on that deluxe version of the shotgun, by the way, it doesn't work. You have to go and retrieve it. We're just going to pass through this section. It doesn't matter if you get spotted by the camera. Don't worry about it. We're taking them out a little bit later on anyway. And head down these stairs, up these stairs, up this set of stairs. We're going to crouch as we come through here, so minimalise the chance that we're getting spotted. We'll wait for this guy on the window to walk away, and then we're going to shoot the evidence. And then we're going to walk out of this wall, this door, and that's taking out all the cameras. So now we need to go and retrieve the shotgun, which is just going to be outside the greenhouse right here. Grab one, conceal it in your briefcase, and we're going to make our way to our first target. So we're just going to drop down these storage containers. We're also going to knock out this delivery boy down there. I'm going to grab his scooter key.
Yeah, it's fine.
Once we've done that, we're going to hide his body real quick. Let's go ahead and dump him in the crate. Make sure you retrieve that scooter key that we dropped and pick up your briefcase. So our first target is going to be sitting on a bench just over here. And he's a little bit annoying because there's 2 people that keeps coming over to this area, so to make sure we don't get spotted for this, it's a little bit annoying. So what we're essentially going to have to do is just wait for this guy to make sure he has his back to us first and foremost. Then we place a coin on the floor, just right on the ledge. Make sure no one's walking over at this point in time. Take out the shotgun out of the briefcase and then blast the guy in the face, and he'll fall into the water. Go ahead and conceal the shotgun back to the briefcase and make your way over to these storage containers over here. Avoid any enforcers that are rushing over because they obviously heard the noise. Jump up here, go through the window and head all the way down the stairs. We're going to pretty much head all the way to the bottom because Rolf Hirschmiller is going to be the one next, and he's an easy one to get. Just that first one really, that's the tricky one, but the final 2 targets are relatively straightforward. So as I come through this room, on the other side there's going to be a gramophone. Just go ahead and turn that on. Once it distracts our target, we're going to turn it back off. Now we're going to press against these crates right here and just wait for the target to come towards us. And then once we get the option to subdue, we're just going to do a subdue from around the corner. And that's going to keep him knocked out for now. And then there's going to be a room right behind you, so we're just going to drag his body in there. And there's going to be 2 guards in the room, so once they leave the room, we are free to set off an explosion in here if we wanted to, and no one's going to hear it, because we're in a room within a room, which means the people that are in the room next to the room within the room aren't going to hear the shotgun shot. It's a little bit difficult to explain. Essentially, once these 2 guards walk out of the room and the door closes behind them, in this room behind us, once we take out Hirschmiller, no one's going to hear the shot. So we don't even have to hide the body if we don't want to. Next, go and put the shotgun back into the briefcase and head towards our final target. He's going to be the drug dealer. So all we essentially need to do is just approach him and ask for some gear or whatever they want to sell. And he's going to lead you to a secluded area. And it's just a matter of literally just waiting until you get to that secluded area, knock him out, and then blast him with a shotgun.
Thanks. You're a sweetheart. I'm just so exhausted. Need to pick me up, if you know what I mean.
Darling, that's what I'm here for. Even overheard one of the bouncers calling me the house supplier.
Well, you got the best gear. Anyways, I better get back to work.
No problem. I aim to please, my dear. I'll see you later.
What a score.
I hear. Follow me.
Be really careful not to snap his neck here. It's very difficult not to do that when you're trying to retrieve the shotgun out of the case. Leave the shotgun behind you, and now we're just going to head to an exit. You can choose any exit you want to, however I'm going to go for the exit with the scooter because it's a nice safe route out, and because we're taking out the cameras anyway, we've got nothing to really worry about. So you just follow where I'm going and you'll get a nice silent assassin for this particular mission of the boomstick. This contract's called The Night the Duck Cried. We have two targets for this one. We have to take them out both with the researcher disguise, and we have to make sure it's an explosive device, and all these complications are added on top of that. So the briefing is, hello there fellow agent. According to our most recent survey, the least used explosive device is the ducks, and we are uncertain why the other agents tend to avoid the explosive duck approach. But this is the reason why our ICA researchers are asked you to complete this very risky contract. Become a researcher and you'll test our theories by taking out two buddies. They'll hate it just as much as the others and the complications. You may experience the feeling of the wrath while you're attempting to do this contract. I'm going to start in the block location, bring along the Seeker 1, both breaching charges, and store the Camel 2 in the laundry room. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do the duck thing because it's a loud explosion. If I can choose a silent explosion over a loud explosion, I'm going to go for the silent one every time. But we're going to head over here from the very start, put the researchers' disguise on, take out your Seeker 1, shoot our target in the back, reload your weapon, grab the screwdriver from the crate, and now we're going to make our way upstairs. So he's going to head to the bathroom where the perfect patient is going to be, and what we're going to do is knock him out and hide him in the locker, and then we're going to take out our target. So we're just going to grab this wrench, crouch, and then knock him out. So once we've knocked him out, we're just going to wait for our target to come in the room, and then we're going to take him out with a breach charge. Once we've done that, go ahead and put his body in the locker, because we have to make sure all the bodies are hidden. And now we're going to make our way towards the lab, which is going to be a bit of a trek. So just follow where I'm going, and you'll be fine. Jump over this little wall to get onto the roof. Don't worry about the floating drones; they're not going to get you in trouble. Drop down here and slide all the way down the pipe. But once you get down the bottom, just make sure that this guard has moved away before you attempt to move to the next area. So we're just going to wait patiently for him to walk away. On the north side of this area, there's going to be a crowbar leaning up against a crate. Go ahead and grab that while you avoid the camera. Once you've got that, head into this door, again avoiding the camera. Now this is a hostile area, so you just need to be careful of everyone that's in this area. So we're going to make our way down these stairs, enter the room on the left. I'm going to use the screwdriver on the vent in front of us. I'm going to pass through this room, just stealthy your way through this room. I'm going to grab this dongle on the desk. In the next area again, make sure you avoid the camera. Now this next part, you can do one of two things. You can either do the peekaboo and get him to come over to where you are. Alternatively, you can use your tranquilizer and get him to head towards the bathroom, the Seeker one. I did initially do that, but I actually caught his eye, so I got him to come over here instead. So if you break the line of sight before his suspicious mark goes to max, you can get him to come over towards you. I'm just going to wait for him to turn around before I knock him out. But otherwise, if you don't want to do that, just go ahead and shoot him with the Seeker 1. He's going to head to the bathroom, and you probably don't need my guide from that point. But once we've done that, we're going to subdue this guy, put the breaching charge on his body. This is what you'd be doing if he was in the bathroom. And then you'd need to hide his body in the nearby locker. Once we've taken him out, I'm going to put his disguise on. I'm going to head down through this area. Take out your camera and use it on here to unlock the door. So we're essentially just going back the way we entered the lab itself. And the exit, there's only one exit on this map, on this mission, for example, this contract, for some reason, and it's going to be just the one that's above the laundry. Just be careful of the camera on the way out as well, again. But yeah, I advise you to bring along the Calmer tranquilizer, because sometimes there's two guards on that roof that you want to get rid of. And a quick way to just get rid of them is just tranking them both. And because I didn't use my secret round, I'm just going to drop my weapon now. I don't need that, so I'm going to drop it out of my inventory. So if you did use that, then you'll be out of ammo anyway. And I want to make sure I have maximum ammo for the tranquilizer, and not just one round. I think I worked that out wrong, I'm not sure though, I can't remember. But either way, we are going to have 2 rounds with the Seeker, with the Calmer 1 tranquilizer. Use the key code 0118 on the door and make your way to the roof. Now in my gameplay there's no guards on the roof, but they can appear up there after a certain period of time. So I thought I'd just better give you advice of bringing on the Calmer 1 or Calmer 2 tranquilizer just to deal with them real quickly on the roof. But if you do deal with them, just dump the body in the crate on your left there before you head to the exit. And you're done. Silent Assassin for this contract, and that's all of the 6 contracts completed in this week's featured contract list. That's all 6 complete, so I'll leave a link to the full playlist of all the featured contracts I've covered so far for Hitman 3 at the end of the credits and in the description. And if you've liked what you've seen so far and liked all the help that I've given you, then feel free to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all the future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description. A big shout out to Bedry, Wandering Wendy B, Constantine Mueller, Mark Davis and Paul at Home for becoming top tier Psycho Assassin members. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, after the keys credits, there'll be a link on the screen of all the videos and stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.